Somewhere in downtown Chicago, 18-year-old black boy, Omari Farrell, stands face-to-face with a police officer. "You got a badge where your heart's supposed to be." Omari is shouting. With the crowd of people behind him, he is loud, he is powerful, he is protesting. Videos have been released. White man, Chicago police officer, murderer, Jason Van Dyke. Jason Van Dyke, murdered. 17-year-old black boy, Laquan McDonald. Laquan McDonald. Laquan McDonald. Shot 16 times. Shot 16 times. Shot 16 times. And the people are furious. They're shutting down highways. They're blocking entrances to storefronts. They're tearing down holiday decorations. They're doing something. There are no guidelines to protesting. And my friend, Omari, is coloring outside the lines, at risk for something he believes in. And I'm witness to all of this from the comforts of my home. I sit behind a computer screen, scrolling through Facebook. I find a 30-second video of Omari uploaded by Fox 32. I click on the post. I scroll through the comments. "That thug should be arrested. Cop should bust his head open with his baton. This is why people get shot." I chuckle in disbelief, but I'm not surprised. 2.7 million views, 15,542 shares, 10,000 plus reactions, 5.8 thousand comments, and the newspapers report nearly 1,000 for protesters in the streets. I would have never known Omari was arrested that night had a mutual friend not shared that video. I would have never known what number to call to request his release, but I would have known had I been right next to him, had I been active offline, had I been feeding my activity instead of my activity feeding me. Google Dictionary defines slacktivism as actions performed via the internet in support of a political or social cause, but regarded as requiring little time or involvement. This is where technology has brought us, most of us, pounding on keyboards, replacing words with memes, using Macs to attack others without consequence, opening windows to throw rocks. The only thing we're exploring is how much we can do without doing anything. Staring into screens, scrolling through feeds, flipping through filters, hashtagging onto trends to defend, movements we can get behind, challenges we can record and upload, click like for a cause, share for your support. Facebook filter your profile picture and upload your beliefs. Go live at a rally so everyone knows you were there. Snap 10 seconds for a chat. Pictures with your picket signs, gotta do it for the gram. 140 characters for your freedom of speech. Put together a thread and string everyone along. Let me slide into your DMs and make a point. What's faster than an instant message? A conversation. Lift your head, look up, have a conversation with the person sitting to your left, in front of you, to your right there. Ignore Google, ask a stranger. We hesitate to speak to someone in public, yet we request to be friends and follow people we've never even seen. Technology and media have shifted us into focusing our attention on everything except for what's in front of us. Granted, the web is wide enough for the world to fit in, creating other worlds for those who feel like they don't fit in this one. Online support groups, petitions, campaigns, 4-minute, 20-second videos, long enough to inform us, short enough to keep our attention. The internet catching current events currently happening so quick, you can find out today what happened tomorrow. But then what? Who decides what the people see, what the people know? Yesterday is old news if the government says so. Puerto Rico is still without power. Flint, Michigan still does not have clean water. We are still forgetting to say all of their names. If we can keep scrolling or click pause when we don't want to look, what good is this digital age? I'm not trying to change the world. That's impossible. But I'm trying to change the way in which we see it, in which we can get through the bad and the ugly to create the good, to create a reality for civil discourse instead of a virtual one. I spend most of my time generating spaces people can physically engage in, but I'm still plugged in. I'm still linked to links that link me to everywhere but here. So how do we get there? Suggestion: log out, give me a call, ask me to meet you somewhere. I'll meet you halfway. Thank you.